What's going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and this one is going to be a card show slash mail day pickup video. So I actually went to a card show yesterday. It was the card show in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and I went to that one about a month ago, and honestly wasn't that great of a show, but there was that one dealer there who had those really awesome deals, so that made it worth it. And that dealer is actually the guy who puts on the show, so I knew he would be there yesterday. So I figured I would give it another try. And Elizabethtown is about 45 minutes away from me, so I kind of debated on going or not, but like I said, I knew he would be there, so I wanted to see if he had any really good deals again. So did end up making the drive, and unfortunately it was a pretty bad show. So I kind of planned on making like a typical card show, like a vlog type video, but it was so bad that I didn't even record in the show. Just because I think there was like 7 people set up there, so it was just a tiny show. And when I was in there, there might have been like 2 or 3 other people looking around, so it was just kind of awkward, you know, getting out the camera and recording, being so small. But so I kind of figured I would just combine some of the few pickups that I did make with some mail that I have gotten in recently. So that's what this is, card show and mail day pickup video. So before we do get into this, I will go ahead and do the giveaway from the first off the line Prizm soccer video. So let me get everything set up for that, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, so here are the cards up for that giveaway. So we have this Martin Dubravka multicolor. We have Will Hughes blue. We have an Andre Gray purple. And then we have this Hyper of Davy Proper. So let's see. As you can see, we have our cards listed out there. So let's roll our dice and see how many times we're going to random the list. Looks like that's going to be 8 times. So let's see what card we're going to give away. There's 2. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the card we're going to give away is the Hughes. So let's see here. All right, Will Hughes blue is what we're going to give away. So let's pull up our video. Let's get our link. Copy. And let's get our comment there. All right, so we have 29 comments. So if you did leave a comment, you got a pretty good shot at winning that card. And that winner is going to be Avaris B, and he left quite the comment there. So I am not going to read that whole comment just to save some time, but I definitely appreciate your comment and supporting the video. And my email will be in the description, so send me your email with your address, and I will get this Will Hughes card shipped out to you. And now let's go ahead and get back to our video. All right, so now that we got the giveaway out of the way, we will go ahead and get into some of this stuff. And I guess what's on top is the stuff from the card show, so I guess I'll just start with that and show that off first. And like I said, it was a really small show. I actually didn't spend much money at all. I spent like $25 total, and that also included 3 one-touches. So here's one here, and then the other 2 I already opened up and put some cards in. But we'll go ahead and get into these cards. So these top 3 are actually from that one dealer who puts on the show, and I got those really good deals from last time. So these are just completely random cards. These top 2 were in the 50-cent bin. So Luis Urias, rookie card refractor out of Bowman Chrome, numbered to $4.99, 50 cents. Figured sure, I'll give it a try. And then a TJ Hawkinson. I don't actually have any cards of his, and I know people are pretty high on him. So this is out of the brand new XR, and this one is numbered to $199. So again, a top tight end rookie card for 50 cents. Figured I'd give it a shot. And then Baker Mayfield Select. And honestly, this one and then the next 3 cards, I figured I would just pick up for super cheap at this show, and probably gonna try to send these to PSA and see if I can turn these into a pretty good profit. So we'll see what happens. This one was marked at 5. Those 2 were marked at 50 cents, and I got out my money to give him $6, and he was like, just give me 4. So I was like, all right, man, you got it. So that guy, he definitely has some good deals on cards, but unfortunately he didn't have quite the selection that he had about a month ago. I will actually, I'm going to go ahead and insert a clip that I took yesterday when I was looking at some of his stuff. He did have a 1-of-1 Wendell Carter Jr. out of Contenders Optic. It was a printing plate, and he was asking $75 for it. And I seriously considered offering $50 and seeing if he would take it. I really feel like he probably would have, but just didn't really want to hadn't really planned on spending that much money, so I passed. But I will go ahead and insert that clip of that card real quick, and then I'll be right back. All right, so that was the 1-of-1 Wendell Carter. Pretty awesome looking card. I kind of regret not offering $50 and see if he would have taken it or not. But oh well, maybe he'll still have it next time. But then the next 3 cards I picked up for a total of $20 a piece. And I think on eBay, these are doing like 10 to 15 a piece. So not too bad of a deal. And I figured I would just send these to PSA because I think, well, the first one is Mason Rudolph, just base prism. And then the next 2 are Lamar. And I'm pretty sure all these as PSA 10s are doing like $75 somewhere in there. So even if one of these turns into a 10 and I flip it, I'm still making a pretty good profit. Unfortunately, I don't think the Mason Rudolph is centered that well. But I figured I'd send it to Clay and see what he says. And then these 2, I mean, as far as I can tell, they look good. So I'll probably just send them to Clay, see what he says. And that's pretty much it for the show. And now we will go ahead and get into this is a pickup from eBay in the black package, and then this is from a group break on Cardsmiths. So this past week I was actually in 3 different breaks. One was an Obsidian basketball break, a random team break, and I got the Cavaliers, and unfortunately did not get a single hit out of that. And then another break was an Optic fast break, and I got the Lakers. And at first I was kind of upset because I was like, well, the only rookies they have are Svi and Mo Wagner, and they both got traded away. And plus, they're not really that highly touted anyway. But then I was like, well, the Lakers have LeBron, Kobe, Wilt. So there's actually a lot of really good cards you could get. But unfortunately, did not get a hit out of that. I think the best card is this one on top, the Kobe All Heart Fast Break. And then everything else I think is just base. So, yeah, and then that was, if you don't get a hit, Cardsmith sends you a random pack of cards. So, didn't get anything out of the random packs either. But the next one was a Spectra Football random team break. And I think it was a dual box break. And I got the Raiders, which is a pretty good team to get. And we did get a hit. We actually got 2 hits out of there. The first one is a Marcus Allen, and this one is numbered to 99. So pretty cool card there. And then the next one I was very excited about because it's a guy who I wanted to collect, but his stuff is pretty expensive. So to get the Raiders on a random team break and then actually hit a Josh Jacobs is awesome. So this one is numbered to 75. So I was very happy when this card came up because, like I said, this is a guy who I wanted to collect, but his stuff is pretty expensive. So that was awesome to see that. And Spectra Football is just awesome. Spectra Football is way better than Spectra Basketball. So yeah, that is going to do it for the break results. And then, like I said, I do have an eBay pickup here. So let's get into this. And this one is probably also going to go to PSA. And as you can see there, it is a Mason Rudolph Prism. So we'll see what it is. The green Pulsar. And unfortunately, I can already tell that one is doesn't look to be super centered. It looks a little bit wider on this side, but might just send it anyway and see what Clay says. That that was the plan all along, was to pick this up and send it to PSA and see if I could flip it. But we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you all posted for sure. So I kind of figured the stuff that I did pick up at the card show, I would just pick up for cheap and see if I could send to PSA and turn into a decent little profit. So we'll see how that goes. I won't know about that for quite a while, probably a few months. But anyway, that is going to do it. Just wanted to show you guys some of the card show pickups and recent pickups online, stuff like that. So I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you did, leave it a like, and I will catch you all soon. Thanks for watching.